Geography Class 12 NCERT Chapter number 5 Primary Activities. First heading Hunting and Gathering. First point, hunting and gathering are the oldest primitive activities of man. Early man lived in forests and sustained his life by hunting animals. He has also been gathering various products from the forests to satisfy his needs in early days. Thus, early man sustained on edible plants which they hunted and edible plants which they gathered from the forests. Next point, early human beings practiced these activities with the help of primitive tools made of stones, twigs, or arrows, so the number of animals killed was limited. But now modern equipments led to the widespread poaching of animals, due to which hunting is declared illegal. Next point, gathering is practiced in high latitude zones, OI, North Canada, Northern Eurasia and Southern Chile, low latitude zones of Amazon basin, tropical Africa, interiors of Southeast Asia. This activity requires small capital investment and low level of technology. Valuable plants, leaves, bark, etc. are collected, and after simple processing they are sold in local markets. These products cannot compete the world market as synthetic products are lower in price and of better quality. Heading Pastoralism. First point, this means domestication and rearing of animals on pastures. This is carried either at subsistence level known as nomadic herding or at commercial level known as commercial livestock rearing. Heading Nomadic herding. First point, also called pastoral nomadism. It is a primitive activity where herders move with their livestock from one place to another in search of food and water. They rely on animals for food, clothing, shelter, tools, and transport. Second point, depending on geographical factors, different animals are reared in different regions, like cattle in tropical Africa, sheep, goat, and camel in Sahara Asiatic deserts, yak, llamas in Tibet, and ants, reindeer, and Arctic and subarctic areas. Other areas including Mongolia, Central China, Eurasia, Southwest Africa, and Madagascar. Heading here is something noted: transhumance. This is the process of migration from plain areas to mountains during summer and from mountains to plain during winter. The tribes of Bakarwals, Gadis, Bhotiyas, Gujars of Himalayas, and nomadic herders of tundra region do transhumance. Heading Commercial livestock rearing. First point, this practice is associated with Western culture. It is more organized and capital intensive. This activity is done on vast ranches that are permanent. Second point, modern scientific technologies with emphasis on breeding, genetic improvement, disease control, and healthcare is done. Production of meat, wool, hides is done and exported to different world markets. Next point, sheep, cattle, goat, and horses are reared in ranches. Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, Uruguay, Southwest Africa, Western United States, and Central Asia are major centers of commercial livestock rearing. Heading Agriculture. Agriculture is practiced under Agriculture is practiced under multiple combinations of physical and socio-economic conditions, which gives rise to different types of agriculture systems. Based on methods of farming, different types of crops are grown and livestock raised. The following are the main agricultural systems. Next heading, subsistence agriculture. In this type of agriculture, farmers consume all or nearly all of the produce as the size of the farm is very small. It can be divided into primitive subsistence agriculture and intensive subsistence agriculture. Heading, primitive substance. First point, heading, primitive substance agriculture. This is widely practiced in tropical areas of Africa, South, Central America, and Southeast Asia. Different names are given to it in different places like milpa, jhumia, ladang. It is also called slash and bum agriculture or shifting agriculture. Cultivation is done through primitive tools by clearing a patch of land. After 3 to 5 years, when the soil loses its fertility, then new land is cleared for cultivation. Heading, intensive subsistence agriculture. This type of agriculture is practiced in densely populated regions of monsoon Asia. This type of cultivation is either dominated by wet paddy cultivation and crops other than paddy. The per unit area is high but productivity is low as land holding are small due to high density of population, less use of machines, family labor involved, and farmyard manures are used. Crops other than paddy are wheat, soybean, barley, sorghum, grown in northern China, Manchuria, North Korea, and Japan. In India, it is practiced in Indo-Gangetic Plain, dry part of western and southern India. Heading, plantation agriculture. This type of agriculture was introduced by Europeans like cocoa and coffee in West Africa, by French, tea in India and Sri Lanka, rubber in Malaysia, sugar cane and banana in West Indies by British, coconut, sugar cane in Philippines by Spanish, etc. Here agriculture is done on large estates or plantation requires huge capital investment and scientific methods of cultivation. Heading, extensive commercial grain cultivation. First point, this is practiced in the interior of semi-arid parts of mid-latitudes like Eurasian steppes, Canadian and American prairies, pampas of Argentina, wilds of South Africa, Australian downs, and Canterbury plains of New Zealand. Second point, crops like wheat, corn, barley, oats, and rye are grown. Agriculture is mechanized. Agriculture is mechanized as farms are very large. There is low yield per acre but high yield per person. Heading, mixed farming. First point, this is practiced in northwestern Europe, eastern North America, part of Eurasia, and temperate latitudes of southern continents. Here crop cultivation along with animal husbandry is practiced. Crop like wheat, barley, oats, rye, maize, fodder and root crops along with the rearing of farms animals like cattle, sheep, pig, poultry is done to provide extra income. Second point, there is crop rotation and intercropping along with high capital expenditure on farm inputs. Heading dairy farming. First point, it is practiced near urban and industrial center of northern western Europe, Canada, southeastern Australia, New Zealand and Tasmania. It is highly capital intensive due to cost of feeding, milching machine, animal sheds, storage facilities, veterinary services, etc. Second point, it is also labor intensive as rigorous care of first animals is also needed. There is no off seasoner during the year as in case of crop raising. Heading Mediterranean agriculture. It is practiced on either side of Mediterranean in Europe, North America, North Africa from Tunisia to Atlantic coast, southern California, some parts of Chile, southwestern parts of South Africa and southwestern part of Australia. It is highly specialized commercial agriculture and important supplier of citrus fruit. Heading viticulture. This refers to cultivation of grapes in the Mediterranean region. Inferior grapes are made into raisins and currants, while superior grapes are processed into wines. Figs and olives are also cultivated. Heading market gardening and horticulture. First point, it is practiced in highly developed and industrial region of northwest Europe, northeast United States and Mediterranean region. Netherlands specializes in cultivation of tulip flower. Next point, this type of cultivation refers to high value crops like vegetables, fruits and flowers solely for urban markets. Farmers are small and mechanized. It is both capital and labor intensive. Heading truck farming. First, truck farming. This refers to the specialization in the cultivation of vegetables only. The distance between the farms and urban markets can be covered through trucks overnight. Hence, its name is known as truck farming. Second point, factory farming. This refers to livestock rearing, mainly poultry and cattle. This is capital intensive, requires maintenance, supervision and scientific breeding. It is practiced in industrial region of Europe and North America. Heading cooperative farming. Under this farming, group of farmers form a cooperative society by pooling their resources voluntarily for more efficient and profitable farming. There is help from societies in buying and selling farm products. Individual farms remain intact. It is practiced in Denmark, Netherlands and Belgium, Sweden and Italy. Heading collected farming. First point, it is based on social ownership of the means of production and collective labor. Here farmers pool their resources, though they are allowed to keep a small part with themselves. Next point, produce is sold to state at prefixed prices. Members paid according to the nature of work done. It was practiced first in स्केल खोज इन erstwhile Soviet Union. Next point, mining. It refers to the extraction of minerals resources from the earth. Its development began with the Industrial Revolution. Heading factors affecting mining activity. There are there are two factors that affect the mining activity. These are: first, physical factors related to size, grade, and mode of occurrence of the deposits. Second, economic factors related to demand for mineral, technology, capital to develop infrastructure, labor, and transport cost. Heading methods of mining. It is of two types, that is surface and underground mining. Surface of open cast mining occurs close to the surface. It is easiest and cheapest. The other is underground mining, in which minerals are extracted from very deep mines using vertical shafts. It requires lifts, drills, and very efficient technology. The developed economies are retreating from mining due to high labor cost, developing economies while developing economies are becoming major exporter of minerals due to their large labor force and striving for better standard of living. Striving for better standard of living. Here chapter number 5 is completed.